Hello and welcome back to Insurance World TV. This is our continuing series on the intrigues between data and humans. In this episode, we ask a pertinent question: are humans being turned into data, and is data becoming more human? Let's dive in. The question of whether humans are being turned into data, and whether data is becoming more human, is both philosophical and practical, reflecting the deepening relationship between human behavior and data systems. Question 1. Are humans being turned into data? Yes, to a large extent. Human experiences, actions, and even emotions are increasingly quantified, recorded, and transformed into data points. Here's how this is happening. 1. Through digital footprints. Every online interaction, such as social media posts, clicks, purchases, and even idle browsing, creates a trail of data that companies and organizations collect to build profiles of users. This process is sometimes so granular that it can predict human behavior, emotions, and desires with incredible accuracy. 2. Through biometric and health data. Wearable devices and apps track our health metrics, from heart rates to sleep patterns, effectively converting physical and biological experiences into data streams. Medical histories, genetic information, and even brainwave activity are being digitized, further turning our human essence into data. 3. Through surveillance and monitoring. Smart cities, facial recognition technology, and location tracking continuously convert people's movements and actions into data that can be analyzed for trends, safety, or even control. In this sense, human life is being reduced to patterns of behavior that can be recorded, analyzed, and exploited for various purposes: commercial, political, or social. The danger is that this reduces human identity to a set of metrics, risking a loss of nuance and individuality. Question 2. Is data becoming more human? Yes, data is becoming more human in how it interacts with and shapes human experience. This happens through several mechanisms. 1. Through personalization. Algorithms that track data have become adept at mimicking human intuition. From Netflix recommending shows based on your mood to AI assistants like Alexa learning your preferences, data-driven systems are becoming more attuned to individual needs and emotions. They seem almost human in how they anticipate our desires. 2. Through artificial intelligence, AI. Machine learning systems are advancing rapidly, learning from massive amounts of human-generated data. These systems can now simulate human decision-making processes, recognizing patterns and making predictions that feel human-like. For example, AI-generated art, text, and music are increasingly difficult to distinguish from those created by people. 3. Through emotional and behavioral manipulation. Data-driven systems can even shape and influence human emotions and decisions in ways that seem deeply personal. Social media algorithms, targeted advertising, and recommendation engines are all designed to tap into human psychology, emotions, and behavior, creating the impression that these systems understand us on a human level. While these systems lack consciousness or true human intuition, their ability to interact with and influence humans can make them appear as though they are taking on human qualities, especially when they evoke emotional responses or alter behavior. Effects of data on humans. The blurring of boundaries. The convergence between humans and data is blurring the lines between the two. Humans as data. We are increasingly defined by our digital traces. Data points now represent our choices, preferences, and even our potential future actions. Data as human. Algorithms are gaining more human-like functions. They learn from data and respond in ways that seem tailored and personal, bridging the gap between machine logic and human intuition. Ethical concerns and implications. Dehumanization. As humans are reduced to data points, there is a risk of oversimplifying the complexity of human identity. We risk being seen as mere inputs in a system, with decisions about us, e.g., insurance rates, loan approvals, made based on data-driven profiles that don't account for human nuance. Algorithmic power. Data-driven systems are becoming so adept at shaping human behavior that they may limit our autonomy. When algorithms can predict and influence our choices, are we truly acting independently, or are we being nudged in ways we don't fully understand? Loss of privacy. The mining of human data raises significant privacy concerns. As more of our lives become data, the question becomes, who controls that data, and how is it being used? Conclusion. In essence, humans are being turned into data, as much of our existence is now mediated through digital platforms that capture and quantify human experience. Simultaneously, data is becoming more human in the sense that algorithms and AI systems are learning to mimic human behaviors, emotions, and decision-making processes. The dance between humans and data is leading to a world where the boundaries between the two are increasingly blurred, with significant consequences for privacy, autonomy, and human identity.